Hello everyone and welcome to my week 11 video report from internship. This week continued many of the familiar protocol procedures, but it also introduced tasks that helped me to deepen my understanding of how regional governance, public diplomacy, and overall administrative coordination intersect. This week, the cycle of professional recognition ceremonies continued, and the central event was the preparation for the AKIMS meeting with the specialists in the agricultural sector, held in the honor of the National Day of Agricultural Workers. My responsibilities included several protocol steps. One of the key adjustments was coordinating with the documentation department to obtain copies of recipients' IDs ahead of time instead of working through the Bureau of Passes, as we usually do. This change allowed us to accelerate the security process and ensure that honored guests could enter the administrative building without delays. I also prepared the conference hall by arranging seating, setting up water and glasses, and checking the podium for the short speeches some awardees were expected to deliver. Although this task appeared routine, they reminded me once again that protocol relies heavily on precision. Small details like where a microphone stands or how smooth a guest is escorted shape the perception of the institution and the overall atmosphere of the event. A particularly interesting aspect was working with the state medal that was used during the ceremony. While such medals are usually issued by the presidential administration or relevant ministries, the regional level is responsible for their careful storage, documentation, and proper ceremonial handling. Observing how this chain of responsibility is managed helped me better understand how symbolic state honors are operationalized and how seriously the state treats the formal recognition of professionals. Another major task involved supporting the preparation for the AKIMS upcoming meeting with the residents of Panfilov district, an especially important district as it includes the Kharkov International Center for Cross-Border Cooperation. Our department was tasked with assembling the analytical basis for the visit. This meant gathering information on current local issues, summarizing data on trade flows and logistics at the Kharkov checkpoint, and reviewing the state of cooperation program with Chinese partners. My contribution was to bring these materials together, compiling notes from various departments, structuring information on transport, migration, and infrastructure challenges, and presenting it in a way that would allow the AKIMS office to anticipate questions from the residents. This work showed me how regional diplomacy and local governance intersect, especially in broader territories where domestic and international concerns overlap. Throughout this week, I also observed ongoing discussion about the regional road tour called Zherzhanata Zhitsu, which has been in preparation since early September. Although I was not part of the caravan itself, following the internal coordination gave me insight into the amount of planning behind such large-scale regional outreach. The tour's combination of business meetings, presentation, and also cultural programs highlighted how much effort goes into promoting region's identity and hospitality, something I now understand as part of a long-term soft power work at the regional level. A more unexpected task emerged during a casual conversation with a colleague from the press service. I ended up preparing 2 Instagram posts for the official page, one celebrating the fact that the winner of contact called Kazakh Arua is from Zhitsu, and another highlighting the Ministry of Tourism recognition of our region as one of the top winter destinations in Kazakhstan. This gave me a valuable chance to engage with official media style and understand how regional branding is constructed through digital platforms. Now, turning to how these experiences relate to my international relations background. My exposure to the discussions around Zherzhanata Zhitsu tour helped me see how IR theories of soft power function at the regional level. The caravan was not just a cultural event, it was a strategic tool for shaping perception of Zhitsu as culturally confident and economically open space. This reflects Joseph Nye's idea that attraction and narrative influence often matter more than direct political persuasions. Watching department negotiate which cultural elements to highlight and how to frame the region's message made me realize that soft power is not accidental, it's carefully curated. The analytical work for the Panfilov district visit, especially regarding Kharkov, allowed me to apply a concept of border governance and interdependence. Hargos is a vivid example of what IR scholars describe as a nested governance, a space where local concerns directly interact with national strategies and international economic processes. Preparing materials on local infrastructure and trade revealed how regional administration must constantly balance the daily realities of residents with the broader geopolitical implications of cross-border cooperation with China. Through this, I understood that IR theories are not abstract. They actively shape administrative decisions and the way border territories are managed.